It isn't uncommon to find rulers in the Middle East and Asia who have fathered multiple children and probably relate with some while blatantly ignoring the others. Often this is because these rulers marry multiple wives and as a result father multiple children. However, the Sultan of Brunei just might be different than the rest of these monarchs. Who is the Sultan of Brunei? How many children does he have? And does he love them all, or is there some preferential treatment? Stay tuned as we dive into the pool of Brunei family drama and everything in between. For those who are pretty clueless about Brunei and its ruler, Brunei is a country in Asia and one of the last remaining absolute monarchies in the world, which means a country where the royal family is the only sovereign, not limited by constitutions or legislatures. This country has been ruled by a long line of kings since its independence from the United Kingdom in 1984, and it is currently being ruled by Hassanal Bolkiah Muzaddin Wadala, the Sultan and Prime Minister of Brunei. Hassanal Bolkiah is the eldest son of the previous Sultan of Brunei, Omar Ali Safaddin III, and his wife, Raja Isteri Pengiran Anak Damit. He became the 29th Sultan of Brunei in 1967 following the abdication of his father and was crowned a year later. Hassanal Bolkiah has led his country diligently and worked hard to build his wealth to become one of the world's richest men, with a net worth of $30 billion. After amazing wealth and power, the next step would be to build a family, which seemed like the subsequent thing on his list. In 1965, the Sultan of Brunei, Hassanal Bolkiah, married his first cousin, Pengiran Anak Salihah, as his first wife, and she later carried the title Duli Yang Maha Mulia Pudika Seri Baginda Raja Isteri, which meant Her Majesty the Queen Consort. After his first marriage, he married an ex-flight attendant for Royal Brunei Airlines in 1981, named Mariam Abdul Aziz, formerly titled Duli Yang Teramat Mulia Pengiran Isteri. And the marriage seemed to last 20 years till things went sideways and the Sultan declared first-stage divorce and then stripped her of all her royal titles. That failed second marriage didn't deter the Sultan of Brunei from continuing his search, and he developed an attraction for a 33-year-old former Malaysian TV3 anchor named Azranaz Mazhar Hakim, and ended up marrying her in a private wedding held in Kuala Lumpur in August 2005. 5 years after that, there was a repeat of the situation that involved the second wife, and the third wife was divorced and stripped of all her titles. Thanks to his 3 wives, Sultan Hassanal Bolkiah fathered 12 children, 5 sons and 7 daughters, and 19 grandchildren. The first wife of the Sultan of Brunei, Pengiran Anak Salihah, is the only wife still with the Sultan to date, and she gave birth to 6 of the 12 children fathered by him. Princess Rashida Sattadul Bolkiah. Of the 6 children born to Sultan Hassanal Bolkiah and his first wife Pengiran Anak Salihah, Princess Rashida is the eldest daughter, born on July 26, 1969. For her education, she attended Putri Putra School, St Andrew's School, Jeradong International School, and later went on and graduated from University Brunei Darussalam, UBD, with a master's degree in public policy and administration. She immediately put her achievements and knowledge into the Public Service Department of the Prime Minister's Office in 1994 and the Ministry of Development in 1995. She is happily married to Pengiran Anak Abdul Rahim, with their wedding being broadcast to the public via Radio Television Brunei. The Majlis Istiadat Bersuru Diraja was held at Istana Nurul Iman on August 9, 1996, with a 21-gun salute at the Lapwa, also known as the Royal Ceremonial Hall. The event lasted about a week, ending in August 15, 1996, with the likes of Whitney Houston making an appearance at the event with a rumoured $7 million pay. I guess Daddy Dearest, the Sultan of Brunei, really went all out for his first child's wedding ceremony by showing his love for her and giving her the lavish wedding party that she deserved. Her marriage has produced 2 sons and 3 daughters. Pengiran Anak Rahima Sanal Bolkiah, Pengiran Anak Harisa Widadul Bolkiah, Pengiran Anak Abdul Rakib, Pengiran Anak Abdul Hasib, and Pengiran Anak Rakika Rayatul Bolkiah. Princess Muta Wakila Bolkiah. This is the second daughter from the marriage between the Sultan of Brunei and his first wife. She was born on October 12, 1971, attending St Andrew's School and getting her law degree in July 2005 from the School of Oriental and African Studies, University of London, where she was awarded a second-class honours degree. After that, she enrolled in the Bar Vocational course for a year, starting in August 2006 at the BPP Law School of London. Before she started pursuing law in London, she studied management studies for 4 years at University Brunei, Darussalam, after which she was awarded a lower second-class honours degree. Subsequently, Princess Mutawakila has done her best to take part in a series of jobs, which included joining the military legal unit of the Royal Brunei Armed Forces for a working visit, as well as presiding over a workshop on issues associated with intellectual property and free trade agreements. Moving on to the third child of the Sultan and his first wife, Prince Al-Muhtadi was born on February 17, 1974, and is the couple's eldest son. As a result of that, Prince Al-Muhtadi was selected to be the Crown Prince, making him the first in line to succeed his father for the throne of Brunei. He is also regarded as the second most significant figure in the political hierarchy, after his father, the king. For his education, he did some of his schooling in Brunei, progressing through the Brunei Junior Certificate of Education, BJCE, and the General Certificate of Education, GCE, both ordinary and advanced levels. He then moved to London to further his studies and gained admission to the University of Oxford's Foreign Service programme at Magdalen College, Oxford, graduating in 1997. During his time in Oxford, Prince Al-Muhtadi used the alias Mr. Omar Hassan to allow himself to live anonymously and enjoy a typical student social life. While at Oxford, he followed a programme of study specifically designed for the prince, involving Islamic studies, trade, diplomacy, and international relations. After his education, he became actively involved in multiple departments in the country, efficiently carrying out his Crown Prince duties. Apart from that, the Crown Prince also holds other positions, such as being a general in the Royal Brunei Armed Forces, RBAF, since 2004, the Deputy Inspector General of the Royal Brunei Police Force, RBPF, since 2005, and Senior Minister of the Prime Minister's Office, PMO, since May 24, 2005, amongst other positions. He married 17-year-old Pengiran Anak Sarah in 2004, with guests including the Crown Prince of Japan, the Duke of Gloucester, Princes Bandar bin Sultan and Saud bin Faisal of Saudi Arabia, and the King of Bahrain. The wedding was also attended by heads of state and government from Singapore, Thailand, Malaysia, Indonesia, and the Philippines. Their marriage is blessed with 4 children, which include their first child and future heir to the throne of Brunei, Pengiran Muda Abdul Muntaquim, their second child, a daughter, Pengiran Anak Munira Madhul Bolkiah, their third child and second son, Pengiran Muda Muhammad Ayman, and their fourth child and second daughter, Pengiran Anak Fatima Azara Rayhanul Bolkiah. Princess Majeedah Nurul Bolkiah. She is the fourth child of the Sultan of Brunei and his first wife, born in March 1967, and is well educated, holding a Bachelor of Arts honours in Administration and Public Policy from the University of Brunei, Darussalam, and a Master of Arts in Environmental Development from King's College London. A few years before she graduated from King's College London, she began her work as a Special Duties Officer in the Environment Unit, a special division of the Ministry of Development in charge of strategic and policy-related environmental issues. She currently serves as the Department of Environment, Parks and Recreation's Senior Environment Officer and Chief of the Planning and Management Division. As regards her personal life, Princess Majeedah married Pengiran Khairul Khalil in June 2007, and they have 2 children, Yang Amat Mulia Pengiran Anak Abdul Hafiz and Yang Amat Mulia Pengiran Anak Rayhana Hanarul Bolkiah. However, as of last year, she and her husband have gone their separate ways, and her ex-husband's noble title has been revoked. Princess Hafizah Sururul Bolkiah. Princess Hafizah is the 5th child of the Sultan and his first wife, who was born in March 1980. She obtained her formal education at the International School of Brunei in 1984, and her secondary education at Paduka Seri Begawan Sultan Science College. She later went to Duli Pengiran Muda Al Mutadi Billah College and graduated from the University Brunei Darussalam in 2002 with a Bachelor of Business Administration with upper second-class honours, after which she went on to work at the Ministry of Finance for the Government of Brunei. She married Pengiran Anak Haji Mohammed Ruzani in 2012, with prominent individuals like Najab Razak, Yingluck Shinawatra, Rosmer Mansour, Hun Sen, Benigno Aquino III, K. Shanmugam, and many others being in attendance. Together the couple have 4 children. Prince Abdul Malik Ibni Hassanal Bolkiah. This is the 3rd son of the Sultan, who he had with his first wife and was born in 1983. Prince Abdul Malik is a graduate of Persekutuan Guru Melayu Brunei School, Jerodong International School, JIS, and University of Brunei Darussalam, UBD, with a degree in Bachelor of Arts in Educational Studies with second-class honours. The Prince frequently attends diplomatic gatherings and trips, including discussions with foreign ambassadors and royal gatherings and ceremonies. Prince Abdul Malik wedded 22-year-old Dayanku Rabiatul Adawi Abinti Pengiran Haji Bolkiah in a ceremony that was attended by Malaysian sultans and royalty, as well as many other special guests. Their union has produced 3 female children: Pengiran Anak Muthia Rayatul Bolkiah, Pengiran Anak Fatia Rafahul Bolkiah, and Pengiran Anak Kalisha Mishbahul Bolkiah. As previously mentioned, the second wife of the Sultan was Mariam Abdul Aziz, an ex-flight attendant for Royal Brunei Airlines, who married the Sultan in 1981 till 2003, when the Sultan declared first-stage divorce and then stripped her of all her royal titles. However, during the 22 years spent together, she gave birth to 4 children. Prince Abdul Azim Ibni Hassanal Bolkiah. This is the second son of the Sultan of Brunei, who was born in 1982 but ultimately died in 2020 following severe systematic vasculitis, causing multiple organ failure. He had schooled at International School Brunei, Raffles Institution and Oxford Brookes University, and even attended the 9-month officer training course at the Royal Military Academy Sandhurst but dropped out after 1 week. Prince Abdul Azim made many contributions to the arts, such as designing unisex bags and offering the proceeds to a charity foundation, creating plays and much more. However, the introduction of Sharia law by his father brought that to a halt. Princess Azemah Nimatul Bolkiah. She is the 8th child of the Sultan of Brunei and became well known for being one of only 2 female polo players from Brunei in Kuala Lumpur at the 29th Southeast Asian SEA Games in 2017. She is well educated with a Bachelor of Laws with honours and is a huge sports enthusiast who participates in horse riding, show jumping and polo. She became known as the athletic daughter of the Sultan, a title befitting a medal winner and athlete of her calibre. She also participates in public services, such as regularly attending royal weddings, charities and national events such as the Silver Jubilee celebrations, Golden Jubilee celebrations and Brunei National Day celebrations. Princess Azemah is also married to her first cousin, Pengiran Muda Baha, in a week-long celebration that took place last year and involved the entire country. Princess Fadzilah Lubabul Bolkiah. Nicknamed Fads by her teammates from the netball national team, Princess Fadzilah is the 9th child of the Sultan and has otherwise been called the Sporty Princess by the media. She has earned her Master of Science with honours in International Relations from Kingston University in London and her Master's degree from Holt International Business School, Massachusetts. She is also a great athlete, making her national team debut in the 2018 Asian Netball Championship and emerging champions of the President's Cup netball tournament the next year. She has also participated in many other competitions to represent her country, and she is happily married to Abdullah Nabil Mahmoud Al-Hashimi on January 16, 2022, in a 10-day royal wedding celebration to mark their nuptials. Prince Abdul Mateen Ibni Hassanal Bolkiah. Prince Abdul Mateen is the 10th child and 4th son of the Sultan of Brunei, as well as being another athlete in the family. He has represented his country in polo at the 2017 and 2019 Southeast Asian Games, amongst many other competitions. He also had a military career, having taken part in a commissioning course for regular army officers at the Royal Military Academy Sandhurst at 18. He also took other courses, extending from 2011 to 2022. The prince has also filled some diplomatic responsibilities, such as representing his father at the 24th Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting in Malta, being present at the inauguration ceremony of the Oxford Centre for Islamic Studies new building in May 2017, and many more. He got married to Anisha Rosna Binti Adam, the granddaughter of Pehin Dato Isa, who is the special advisor to the Sultan of Brunei, on January 7, 2024, in a ceremony that lasted for 10 days and included a number of religious ceremonies. The Sultan of Brunei married his third wife, a 33-year-old former Malaysian TV3 anchor named Azrinaz Mazhar Hakim, in a private wedding held in Kuala Lumpur in August 2005. However, the marriage only lasted 5 years before he divorced her and stripped her of all her titles. Nevertheless, she did have 2 children for him, Pengiran Muda Abdul Wakil, born in June 2006, and Pengiran Anak Puteri Amira Wardatul Bolkiah, born in January 2008. Not much is known about the last 2 children of the Sultan, but it is very obvious that the Sultan cares greatly for all his children. What do you think about the increasingly complex love story of the Sultan of Brunei? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and let us know what you think about this whole story. The royal scandals never end, so make sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon for more juicy royal news.